You're back with the Freaks. Fox Sports 910 Phoenix, the voice of Arizona sports. Day 3, 4, 5. What the heck
They
is this
all
from
roll together. It
San
doesn't
Francisco?
matter.
Day 5. Of course, Kay Jewelers over there helping us remember what the heck's going on here. Super Bowl 50, San Francisco. Ed Kenny and Crash at Fox Sports 910, and that deep grandpa sound and laugh. You're not a grandpa yet, Derrick.
Heck no.
But that's like a grandpa laugh. That you
well, thank you, man. I'm getting ready to call my daughter. Hey, where are you? Okay, what's going on?
Hall of Famer Derrick Brooks joining the Freaks of Fox Sports 910. Welcome to the Freak Nation, man.
Well, thank you. My pleasure to be on with you guys.
I've not seen a dude walk around with so much hardware
Right?
like you have, these Hall of Fame rings that you've got going on.
Yes, and this is a part of Kay Jewelers' partnership with the Pro Football Hall of Fame. If you're looking at the design now, they redesigned it to this design in 2013. And all the famers from that point forward will get this new design. Well, we're not leaving out the guys from years past.
Right.
Part of this program, they're going back, starting with our oldest Hall of Famers, and they're giving them the updated ring. So hopefully in about 2 to 3 years, we all will be having the same ring, being one team, one moment, etc. So we can't thank Kay Jewelers enough for that particular part of the partnership. And my other reason here is to educate you listeners, your listeners, 8.5 days away. It's a holiday for most.
Yeah, listen up, guys. Listen up.
See, she caught the clue. Valentine's Day.
Damn it, man.
So, man, you guys looking puzzled. See, I'm helping you out here. Go to Kay Jewelers store or go to K.com for our millennial shoppers and obviously find something nice for your significant other. Or if it's not on there, they custom design now. So you can customize any jewelry piece and they'll help service your needs. So, guys, don't drop the ball. Don't look puzzled. I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
So, again, Kay Jewelers, thank you.
Derrick Brooks, what would you get fine ladies for Valentine's Day? What do you recommend that Kay Jewelers has?
Well, for my wife, she probably recommend I go get something. You know?
Something very nice. Would it be a
Oh, it'd
necklace?
be very-
Would it be a bracelet? Would it be a watch?
Well,
Would it be a
you know
ring?
what I do is I sneak in because sometimes I forget what I bought her on other occasions, whether anniversary, holidays, birthdays, etc.
You can never have too much.
I know, that's why I sneak in a box, and I see, okay, I got this last time, that, or now my kids, they're old enough to pick out things. So I try to solicit their opinion, and then we sneak in the box and we go find something. And usually 9 times out of 10, she's happy because it's jewelry.
Oh, absolutely. Diamonds and ladies, it's just hand in hand. That and chocolate. And come on. You know the way to our hearts. You're doing well.
The point is, I don't want our guys to forget.
There you go. Wait a minute. Is this speaking from experience? Did you forget once or 12 times?
I plead the fifth on that particular case. No, I've never forgotten, to be honest with you. But, sometimes I can tell some of the reactions, probably a little more thought maybe would have went into it. But I felt good about the gift. So.
What about when you were
That
playing?
counts.
Did you remember to buy your significant other things on Valentine's Day?
This was the off season.
Ah, true.
Now, if it was in season, I probably had a small excuse because I was playing. But no, never in the off season. There's no excuse.
I got to say, thinking about Peyton Manning being in the Super Bowl, he's got the chicken parm. It tastes so good. That little jingle, what is it, Nationwide?
Yep.
The next one that comes to mind is Every Kiss Begins with K, and
Say-
I'm butchering
Oh,
it with
no, you're not
you
butchering
sound
it.
wonderful.
Yes.
Well,
Every
you got
kiss
to just slow it
begins
down.
with K.
Yeah, slow it down.
All
Sing
right.
it, slow it down.
Every kiss begins with K.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Is that Elvis? Is that Elvis doing
man,
Kay Jewelers?
Tim McGraw. I don't know who that
Tim McGraw. He was called John Mayer a couple days ago because of what he was wearing. Now you're being called Tim McGraw. Oh, it's quite a week for
Hey,
you.
those guys do okay for themselves, don't they?
Yeah, I think that's good company.
Yeah. Speaking of good company, you're wearing a gold jacket, which means you're in great company, of course, the Hall of Fame. Congratulations. And also, when I think of you, I think of that licking you put on the Oakland Raiders
Yes.
a couple years ago.
Yeah, so Super Bowl 37, just south of here in San Diego. We really was on that night defensively. We really shut down Oakland for the most part, and I think the way we won that game because of the difference in the score, we don't get the credit that we deserved. We gave up some scores late in that game, and maybe that hurt us, but at the same time, we scored 3 touchdowns as well. So we scored 21 on defense and gave up 21, and we ended up blowing them out 48-21. And to go from 0-26 in the Buccaneer franchise history to Super Bowl champions of the 2002 season, that was special.
That certainly is special. And when you look at that defense yourself, Warren Sapp, John Lynch, do you see any of that in this Denver defense that has to be special on Sunday?
Yeah, I saw great defenses 2 weekends ago by both teams, and that's what I hope for Sunday. I really hope that performance shows up, and it's a close game, and it's not a blowout. And yes, they have the playmakers to do it. I know most people with the spread is not giving Denver a chance, but Denver has every bit of chance to make it. They extend the yards for Cam Newton, shut down the run, make Cam get one-dimensional. They can rush the passer. So Denver definitely has a shot in this game.
Let me ask you about your playing career, because what I remember about Derrick Brooks was not only would you cause a turnover, but you had a nose for the end zone. You had the ability to not only get the ball in your hands, but you just could get into the end zone. What was it about you that just could get it to that next level?
Luck.
Just luck? Is it just blind luck?
No, I'm just kidding.
How much of that was Bobby Bowden?
Hey, I would say this. I was taught since I got to college, never let the big play moment bypass you, because you never know if it's going to get turned around. And that's what Mickey Andrews and the defensive staff taught us at Florida State. So getting to the NFL, obviously, as a linebacker, ball in your hand, you got to catch it. You fumble on the ground, pick it up. So when Coach Gruden got there in 2002, he challenged us to take our defense to the next level, and that's what it was all about, putting defensive touchdowns in the record book. And again, I just thank God I was able to do it.
But it's so much easier to say that and then do, easier said than done, because it takes a special player to be able to actually execute and not let that big moment go. And I think that's what Bo was alluding to. I mean, anybody can say they don't want the big play to miss them.
Right, but you got to practice it. You got to be a mindset.
And know the sport.
Know habits. And some about creating turnovers is habits. You practice it day in and day out. So when you get to the quarterback, you're not just satisfied with getting there. You're going for the strip fumble because you're doing it in practice, and it's repetition becomes good habit. And then, I'm never going to take away the natural ability of a player to make a big play. Some guys just find their way around the football, and you got to recognize that as a part of a player being great.
His name, Derrick Brooks, and if I had enough time, I'd go through all his incredible awards. 11-time Pro Bowl, 9-time All-Pro, Super Bowl champion, of course, Walter Payton Man of the Year, AP NFL Defensive Player of the Year, NFL Alumni Linebacker of the Year, Whizzer White NFL. See, I could go on, and Pro Bowl MVP. Getting back to the Tampa Bay days, I wanted to hear from a Tampa Bay player who won the championship with Gruden. How much of that victory in the championship goes to Tony Dungy? From your perspective, Derrick Brooks.
Well, Coach Dungy obviously had a blueprint of a team, and but he wasn't our head coach. Coach Gruden was our head coach. So we were led by Coach Gruden. Coach Gruden came in, changed the philosophy of mindset, and put a plan in place for us to win. Now, Coach Dungy obviously set a foundation that we were still standing on, because we never changed the defense. We didn't change the defensive coaches, none of that. So yes, the foundation presence was there, but let's make no mistake about it. John Gruden was our head coach, and that's obviously the head coach of the winning Super Bowl team. So I don't try to compare the two. I try to connect them, and that's the connection of that team between the two.
Do you think John Gruden coaches again?
No.
No. He's got a pretty good gig, huh?
I think he likes that mug being looked at on TV every Monday, and he's influencing the game a lot more now from that position than he is as a head coach.
So you don't believe any of the rumors of him wanting to maybe slide back into that coaching role?
No, I absolutely don't believe he'll coach again. Well, he'll coach again, but not in the NFL.
Not got it.
All right, Derrick Brooks, does every kiss for you begin with K?
Yes, every kiss begins with K.
It's way better than mine.
It is. Derrick Brooks, thanks for joining us in the Freak Nation, bud.
All right, thank you, guys.
Do I have to take this off?
Yeah, I think you had to return it, Bo. You've worn it long enough.
Thanks, Derrick.
Thank you.